Hey y'all, welcome to Final Book Support Group Week 2's reading vlog. If you watched last week's vlog, which I will link up above, you will know that I have been participating in the Final Book Support Group read-along and readathon. And last week I did manage to finish one book that counts towards the readathon. So this is going to pick up right after last week's left off. So it is currently Monday, May 9th. It is 6:14 p.m. I'm home from work. I had some things that I was trying to straighten up, clean up, pack up, so I left work a little bit later, but that's okay. I did stop at the library to pick up The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is my current audiobook, so my goal is to finish this book this week. I am currently on chapter 10, which is page 45, so all I did was listen to this much this morning. I got a little bit of a late start and didn't listen as long as I normally would, so hopefully I can make a little bit of a bigger dent tomorrow. So this is book 1 for this vlog. The second one is actually a book that I started yesterday, so in last week's vlog, which is Heart of Glass by Sasha Gould, which is the second book in her Cross My Heart duology. And I am currently at like 30-something% on that. So we're going to go ahead and see if I can't finish those two this week, and then hopefully finish a fourth and final book during the weekend. So that is the goal. Yesterday, I spent some time taking a look at Maddie from Book Browsing Blog's video on Whateverathon 2, which is happening in June. And of course, because I'm a planner, I kind of already started sketching out some potential reads for that readathon. I signed up for a team. I am going to be on the Beach Reads team. So shout out to anyone else who's going to join that team. But I have kind of been looking over the bingo board for that team and seeing if I can't plug some books in that I was already planning on reading or hoping to read. I am going to do my Wheel of TBR for June, and then hopefully I can plug these books into those prompts, or if not, hopefully I won't have like too many extra books, because I am taking a 2-week class in June and I'm also doing a bit of traveling. So anyway, enough rambling. What I'm hoping to do tonight is I would like to get to at least 50% on Heart of Glass. As I said, I'm at like 33%, which my Kindle says is page 105. So not too bad. That book is not very long. It's like 320 something pages or whatever. So I'm hoping that it will not take me very long to get through, but I think 50% would be a nice like hard stopping point tonight. And then we'll see what else I can get up to. That is all I have on the agenda. I do have a couple of things that I need to do for school. I was going through my students' math toolkits that I'd put together last year. And so last year we were virtual almost the entire year. And when we came back, we were hybrid. So I had some online and some in person. I only had 12 students in person last year. This year I had 17, so I like threw together some more toolkits for them, but I realized as I was going through that some of them never actually got like all of the pieces and all of the parts. So I want to go ahead and like get all that prepped for next year, because I just want to be a little bit more ahead, so I'm not rushing at the start of next year, kind of like I was this year. But anyway, that's what I'm going to work on tonight. I will come back and chat with you maybe tonight about my book, maybe tomorrow. We will just kind of play it by ear. Last week's vlog was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, so we will just see what this week has in store for us, and I will bring you along on hopefully a week of good reading. So I will talk to you later. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. It is currently 5:59. I got home from work a little while ago. Last night I did do more reading on my ebook, which is Heart of Glass. I am currently at 53%, and that works out, according to my Kindle, to page 170. So I'm on chapter 27. So making progress. I think tonight I'm going to try to get to 75% and then finish it tomorrow. So I feel like that will be a good way to do that. I also listened to more of the Hawthorne Legacy this morning. I am currently on chapter 23, which is page 96. So I've only been able to listen for like 30-40 minutes. So typically I try to listen for like over an hour, but that just hasn't worked out the last couple mornings because I have been very late getting up. But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. Curious to see where it's going. I feel like I had guessed one of the twists. Like I feel like I was thinking that in the first book, but it's been a little bit since I've read the first book, so I can't quite remember. But I am enjoying this. Also enjoying Heart of Glass, although this one I like I'm getting like stressed out because I just want to know how it's going to work out. So not always the best feeling, but it is what it is. I did get some mail today, so I did go ahead and order Book of Night by Holly Black. I was going to wait to get this from the library, but there are a ton of holds on it and not very many copies. So I just decided to go ahead and purchase it because this is on my May TBR and I do want to read this. This is going to be my next audiobook after I finish the Hawthorne Legacy. So very excited to read this one. This is her adult debut if you are not familiar. Something about stealing people's shadows or something like that. So very intriguing. Also the cover is pretty cool. Like it's got like the gold on the front and yeah, it's just very pretty. So the other book I went ahead and bought was Beach Read by Emily Henry. If you watched last week's vlog, you know that I purchased her 2 more recent books and I decided to go ahead and just get the set. And I'm going to turn this into a reading vlog where I read all 3 of them because I feel like that would be fun. So look for that in the summer when I have a little bit more free time. Other than that, I ordered a new makeup brush to help like with foundation and stuff like that. This is from Sigma. This is like a special edition one, so it's pink, so I really couldn't pass it up. It's the F80 Flat Kabuki, if you are curious, but yeah, it's very soft. I'm like, I'm kind of obsessed with it, so pick that up as well. But that's all I got for you. It was very, very hot today. Very, very hot, so if I'm looking a mess, that is why. It was super hot at dismissal, and I help with car rider dismissal, so we're standing outside like for 20 minutes, so it's hot. But yeah, going to go ahead, have some dinner, read a little bit more of Heart of Glass, hope to get to 75%, and then we'll play the rest of the evening by ear. So that's about all I've got. Last night I did do some school things. Let me grab it, I'll show you, even though this is not like a teacher vlog, but let me show you what I did. So I went ahead and printed off more pieces to the math toolkits that my students use. So got some part whole mats, which we use for helping them figure out like addition. We have a number bond template that looks like this. And we have some 10 frames, which look like this. And then I have some things that I will need to print in color. So I have a spinner, which I didn't use this year, but I was thinking of ways that I could use it. And so I like made notes of that in like my teacher's manual to like bring that out and use it next year. And then I have a couple of number paths. So I have 1 through 20 and 1 through 10. So all of these come from Tara West's math toolkits, I think instant math toolkits. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I'll link it down below just on the off chance that you are curious. But that is what I worked on last night as well. So yes, not much else to report. It's a work week, so things are busy, crazy, stressful, but we made it through another day. Y'all, we are down to 13 days with students. Yes, so I think I can, etc. Anyway, I will talk to you later, possibly tonight, otherwise tomorrow, and let you know how my reading is playing out and my thoughts. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Long time no chat. This has been a very long work week, and after Monday, I did not touch Heart of Glass. So I am still at 53%. We'll just get that out of the way. This week was very hot weather, and I was just worn out by the time I got home. So I really didn't do any reading on that. But I am almost finished with the Hawthorne Legacy, which I have been listening to. So I am right here. So I literally only have a few pages left, or a few chapters left, I mean. I am on page 328. And there are 352 pages. So I am going to finish reading this one today. Like, I'm just going to read it in print. And then I'm also going to work on getting to 75% in this one. It is almost 3:30. Full disclosure, I didn't get out of bed until 1:30 today. Like I said, very long week, very stressful, very tiring. So I took advantage and slept in as long as I wanted today. What I'm going to get ready to do now is film a YouTube video that's going up on Tuesday. Yes, I'm a little behind. And I need to edit my days, plural, in my Teacher Life video that I was filming yesterday and Thursday. So I need to get all that done. Once that's done, I will get to reading. And I'm going to finish the Hawthorne Legacy first because, y'all, a lot of people haven't liked this one as well as the first one. I've really enjoyed this one. Like, it's a little bit more romance heavy, but I still really am enjoying this. So I'm very excited that that series finishes up this year because I love where it's going. So anyway, yes, enough of that. I don't have any other plans today. So filming, editing, reading, and then I will come back on and chat with you about the Hawthorne Legacy because, as I said, I'm going to finish that one, and then I will kind of let you know how I'm feeling about Heart of Glass once I get to that 75% mark. So I will chat with you later once all of that is done. Hello y'all, happy Sunday. I got on here yesterday and like filmed this same exact clip, and then the footage got corrupted, so we're gonna refilm it. But basically, I finished both the Hawthorne Legacy and Heart of Glass yesterday, and I got on to chat with you about it, and then something happened to the footage. So let me rewind. I finished this one first. I had only had like 30 pages left or whatever in it, and I really enjoyed this one. So I know that this did not get as good of ratings as book one because people didn't love that this one was more like romance focused, but I felt like that was part of Avery like figuring herself out, you know, coming of age, coming to terms with who she is, what she wants, that kind of thing. So I felt like it fit really well into the story as a whole. There are also puzzles in this one, although not as many as book one, and it had a lot of mystery, a lot of intrigue. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I'm giving it 4 stars, which I believe is what I gave the first one, and I am so excited to see how this series is going to wrap up. The final book comes out later this year, and I will definitely be reading it because it's on my 22 series to finish in 2022. I'll link that up above in case you're curious. So yeah, really enjoyed that one. Then I turned around and I went ahead and I just plowed through the remainder of Heart of Glass, which I'll put the cover here because it's on my Kindle. But this one is historical fiction. You have to suspend your, your sense of disbelief a little bit. It's about a secret society of women. There are some political machinations, if you will, going on, and Laura, the main character, kind of finds herself in the middle of them. And I liked this one. I'm giving it 3.5 stars, 3 stars on Goodreads. I don't know that I liked it as well as the first one, but it's been so long that I honestly cannot remember, but I think I gave that one 4 stars, but mind you, I read it in like 2012, so, tastes change. But I felt like Laura was a very headstrong, stubborn young lady who was doing what she felt she needed to do to help the people who needed help. So that's always something fun to read about. Avery is much the same way in the Hawthorne Legacy, so, I have a thing for characters like that. But yeah, this crosses off another series completely, which was also on that 22 series to finish in 2022 list. So not too shabby for this final book support group readathon. I did finish both of these. I also decided that I'm going to simply call it quits with the other series that I was planning to read for this, which is like a series about like angels and demons or something, because I reread the synopsis of the third book. I kind of went back and reread my reviews for books 1 and 2. I don't remember anything about that series really, and I just decided, you know what, it's not worth struggling through a fairly long book when I'm not sure I really want to read it anymore. So I'm crossing that one off my list. That one was also on my 22 series to finish in 2022 list, but I'm going to swap it with the selection series because I have a lot more interest in reading that one. I'm only going to read book 3. I'm not reading the 2 that come after, which are like sequel series. And then I'm going to read the short stories, and I'm going to call that series quits. So that's what I'm going to swap the Gilded Wings trilogy with, because I just have more interest in reading the selection series. So there you go. Other than that, I started listening to Book of Night this morning. I am currently up to page 56, which is chapter 7. Very curious to see what's going to happen, because this one ended on like, this chapter ended on a cliffhanger. So yeah, I'm interested to see where it's going. This is not a super long book. This one has 304 pages, so not a very long book. So I'm definitely planning to finish this by the end of this week so that it will be done before Becca's 48-hour book-oplathon, which happens this weekend. Other than that, I'm probably going to start reading Gallant by VE Schwab as well, because that is another book on my May TBR, and I've heard really good things about this one. So yeah, that's what I'm going to work on today. Well, this one I've already worked on. I'm not going to read any more of that. So I will come back, chat with you a little bit about my feelings about this one, even though it's not a serious book, and then we'll wrap this vlog up. So anyway, enough rambling. That's that. It is like 1:45 or something like that. I've already gone grocery shopping this morning. Yeah, so the rest of the day can just be chill and low-key. So I will chat with you later. Hey y'all, I am back. It is like 7:45 or something like that. I just was doing a bit of reading on Gallant. I've pulled the dust jacket off. I am on chapter 6, which is page 62. I had thought that when she writes as VE Schwab, which she's done in this book, that it was an adult book. But this is definitely middle grade, younger YA. So I'm curious why she wrote under this instead of Victoria Schwab, because she has both of those names on her books. And like I have Darker Shade of Magic down here on the floor, and that's VE Schwab, and I know that that is adult. I also read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue last year, also VE Schwab, also adult. So if anyone knows why she chose to use VE Schwab as her name for this one, let me know. I'm curious. But anyway, it's funny because both Gallant and Book of Night deal with like shadows and I'm reading both of them at the same time. So curious. I'm not very far into this one yet. Our main character, Olivia, has just been rescued, if you will, from like a girl's home. And she's arrived at this house, but this guy who is her cousin, like, does not want her there. And that's where I am. So I've not gotten any farther in that. And I also did not read any more on this one after I listened to it this morning. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and call this vlog finished. I am very pleased with the amount of reading I was able to do over the course of these 2 weeks. I'm gonna lean over. I will put the graphic right here for today's reading. So over 1,000 pages, like, that's great, because last month I only read 5 books and my page count was very low as a result of that. And I'm already over my page count from last month today, and it is May 15th. So yay. I also feel like I'm officially out of my reading slump, which of course is also fantastic. So yes, we're gonna call this one done. I hope you enjoyed these 2 weeks of my reading vlogs for the Final Book Support Group. Thank you to Steph at Steph Loves for hosting and creating this. I think it's so fun to have like a group of people working towards reading series books, because so oftentimes they get pushed to the side. I am very guilty of this. So it's just nice to have something that makes you focus on series books. Anyway, if you enjoyed this vlog, please leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more from me, and I will see you in my next video. The next vlog you can look out for is my Becca's Bookathon 48-hour vlog, which will be coming out next week. So stay tuned. I will see you then. Bye, everyone.